Good morning, it's Friday, thank God, April 29th, and it's pressure wash day today, guys. We got 6 to do. It might be 5. It depends if the neighbor of a customer wants me to do his as well. So one of them's a definite, and then it's the last 3 we did together mowing on Wednesday. So the right guy's a definite. The middle lady just moved in. The left guy, the right guy was going to talk to the left guy and see if the left guy wanted it done as well. So I might have 2 to do right there. I might have 1 to do right there. At this point, I don't really care. And then I got 1 in my neighborhood to do, so that's 3. And then I got a twofer, which is 2 next door neighbors in an area that called off of a magnet that I left on their mailbox. So those things work. That was months and months and months ago that I put those magnets on the mailboxes. So those things work for advertising. That's a twofer, so that's 5. And then I got the house, I got a pressure wash that has the red mulch, the red cypress mulch that my guy put down Wednesday. So that's 6. I got a pool deck area that needs to be done. Not the whole pool, but an area of his pool deck he wants done. Which he already cleared all his furniture away from. So we're going to do that. It's just because it's kind of like an area that gets a lot of mildew. Gets a lot of moisture and not a lot of sunlight, so you get a lot of moisture or a lot of mildew. So we got that. And then I got a customer down the end of my street. We did a 2-story house wash on probably like 3 weeks ago. Maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. Maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. But she had called me and I went by there and she showed me a window that's got like some really weird funky stains on it. So she had asked if I can put my mix on and let it sit for a little while. I was like, yeah, why not? You know, I'll give it a shot. I'll have it mixed up. Take me 30 seconds. So we're going to give that a shot and see if we can't clean up her window. If we can get all that done, then that's pretty darn good. We're going to be pretty much done for the weekend. There are some side jobs I need to go price, so I'll probably tomorrow. I got a buttload of maintenance I got to do. I got a bunch of parts in from Jack's small engine for my 20-inch, my TB360, my push mower. I got a new blade. I got a new belt. I got a new blade adapter that has the pulley because the adapter is wearing off and the blade doesn't want to sit true on it. It's got like the blade has the circle, or maybe it's a star. I think the blade has the star, and then it has 2 holes. The adapter is a star, and it has the 2 holes that fit inside of the those 2 little holes on the blade. So the adapter, the star part, is like wearing out, and the 2 little holes on the adapter, one of them's like wearing down. So I'm not sure what's going on there. But that could make for a sticky situation. So I am going to fix that with that new adapter. And I got a new belt for it and a new air cleaner for it. And I'll change the oil. So we're just going to make that machine like new to get us through the rest of the year. Blade, adapter, belt, oil, and, you know, and air filter. So we'll just get that thing all done one time and not have to mess with it probably for the rest of the year unless we have any issues, you know. Serious issues. So we got to do that. I got to grease and service the weed eater heads. Excuse me, the weed eater head and the edger head. Those need to get serviced with some grease. And I just put any old grease in there. I don't really worry too much about it. You know, it's all marketing crap. Just put some grease in there. And then let me see. What else we got to do? I did the oil and everything on my machine last week, so we're good. And it looks like we are getting like 3.5 hours per gallon or per tank. I did what did we do? 17 houses yesterday. I filled up at the start of the first house, and so we did 17 customers yesterday. A couple of them, the backyards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess 4 of them have the small mow for the backyard, and so the other 13 were big mow. So, you know, front and back with the big mower. So, I mean, it's hard to tell the hours. I guess it'll probably be about the same as it was last time looking at it. I just kind of go by the lawn. I know 12 or 13 yards, it's about getting thirsty. It's about time for some gas. So pretty much I can go a whole day, you know, top it off in the morning. I'm good till the next day, and I could probably get a couple yards in, and then I'll hear it. I'll go into a turn or something, and I'll hear the motor act up, and I'm like, oh, okay, I know it. Time for gas. So I'll shoot over and get gas. Now I'm gonna hit Andy's lawn and machinery right here, lawn machinery, whatever. I ordered a couple air filters for my zero turn, so I'm gonna go ahead and snatch them up. They came in. He's not a Gravely dealer. He is a Kohler dealer, but the Kohler motor that's on my motor, he's never seen that type of air cleaner. So I had to take a picture of it and the part number that's on it, and they looked it up online, and they went ahead and ordered it through their supplier for Kohler. So yeah, kind of weird. You know, he was like, man, the only type of air cleaners that I ever see on a Kohler are these canister style. I'm like, nope, mine's a U, or not a U, but an oval with a pre-cleaner. And he was taken back on that one. So I'm gonna pull in here and grab that. We're gonna shoot down and go buy some bleach, and we're gonna start our day, guys. We got a big freaking day today, both work-wise and financial-wise, so wish me luck. All right. See this? So this filter is elusive for whatever reason, but this is the filter I needed for my Kohler 7000 series on my Gravely. So I measured it like this. That's how I knew it was the right size, because at the house I measured it. I went, well, it's about that big. So when oh, there it is. So there we go. Didn't come with pre-cleaners though, kind of weird, but hey, whatever. Original Kohler parts. I paid like 30 bucks for both of them. Not bad. All right, so let's go to work. Oh, and I ordered a new pull cord system for the pull starter for my pressure washer. The Honda GX270, 9 horsepower. Horizontal shaft that I have for my pressure washer. The pull cord, it's like the spring in there, the coil spring. I don't know if it skipped a tooth. I don't know, something bad happened, and now like this much string is hanging out, and I don't want to take it off and attempt to fix it without having a backup system just in case the spring goes boing. You know what I mean? Then I'm screwed. Then I'll be using an electric drill to try to start that thing. Which, if you don't know that you can do that, you can start your motors with an electric drill or a cordless drill if it's powerful enough. You just got to get the right size socket, put it on the flywheel nut there, and you can fire it up. You know, just turn it on. In fact, that's how a lot of our go-karts, our go-kart engines, we had 9 horsepower Tecumsehs, and we were actually putting 18 horsepower out of them on the dyno, the water dyno that we used to use. There's no way you were starting those with a pull cord. So we used to have an electric machine. It was like a drill, and you would hold it and push a button down or whatever, and it would fire it up. So you can do that if you didn't know that. You get yourself a cordless impact or an electric drill, a pretty heavy duty drill. You can go ahead and get that going. And if you go to do it and it's like and it doesn't want to turn, take a socket with a ratchet or whatever, or a breaker bar, and just turn your flywheel until it comes off, and turn it clockwise as if you're tightening. That's the way motors go. Turn it to get past the compression stroke to where it's free again, and that will give the drill a running start to fire it up. And just fire it up, just like you're pulling the cord. You just whoop, and it'll fire up. So if you ever have that problem, you can do that if you didn't know that. But most people know that. But some of you young bucks don't know that yet, so maybe you just learned something. See? But I just ordered, well, I didn't order it, I don't want to lie to you. He already had ordered one because they didn't have any in stock, so they ordered one yesterday. It might be in today. So if it comes in today, great. Then this weekend I'll mess with it. And what I'll probably do is just put the new one on and see what's up with this other one. And if it's repairable, excuse me, and I can save it as a spare, then I'll soak it down with WD-40 and throw it in my toolbox and just let it sit. If it's not repairable, then it's not repairable. This chick with a little kid in the front seat, who should be in the back seat, texting while she's driving, riding her brake. Oh, I hate people. So I'm gonna get some bleach and we're gonna start our day. Well, if you look behind me, you should be able to see I got 2 drums. I bought 2 15-gallon drums of whatever the hell it's called, the 10.5% bleach, 10% bleach, whatever. And I bought a new drum pump. One of them, you know, pumps. Put it into the drum and pump it, and get the crap out, and get it into my tank. So I just spent $120 on the 2 drums of bleach and a new drum pump. But you know, whatever, it's the cost of business, right? So we're gonna head on up. I got enough bleach now to do all the work that I need to do today and some extra to have for the next job. So the speed limit is 25. The lights are flashing 8:15 to 9:15. It's 8:17. Just so you know why I'm going so slow. I'm doing 25 and end school zone. Pretty amazing. Garden City here. Pretty amazing. I wish these cops would do something. I really do. Sometimes you see them setting up radar, but all the financial woes in Garden City can go away if they just sat radar up right there and just started nailing these ignorant son of a bitches that don't know how to read a street sign. But anyways, ooh, is that anger in my voice? We're gonna head up. And the first house we're going to do the one that had the mulch. I already emailed her invoice for the mulch for 2 lawn services and for today's pressure wash. So, and I wrote a little note that I'll be there first thing this morning. So when she gets her email, if she gets it this morning, you know, I don't know when, you know, she's not like, what the hell? My house ain't washed. And starts getting all, you know, poopy with me, and I don't want that to happen. So I've made a little note, be there first thing this morning. So it's first thing this morning, so we need to get there. It's 8:18, so we're gonna get there, do what we got to do, and get that one done. Then we're gonna do the pool deck. So let's get those 2 done first, and then we're gonna start knocking out some more house washes. Well, we got 1 done, but not without drama. Damn it. She teaches fitness out of her garage, and the girls showed up just as I was about to do the side where they go in and out. And I was like, oh crap. So I took a bunch of paper lawn and leaf bags, you know, the paper ones, and I laid them out, and I'm like, here you go, ma'am. And they walked on it and went in. So at least we got that good. And then I split a freaking hose, man. Damn it. 50-foot hose, $100, man. Or roughly $100, I don't know. But it's not so much the money, it's the time. I don't have enough freaking... Hang on, I got a text message here. It's a joke. How do snails fight? I don't know. And let's see what the answer is. It's the time, because I don't have the time to be jerking around with 100 feet of hose. I need 150 feet of hose. Otherwise, you got to run back and forth and throw fences over, or throw hoses over fences and crap. I don't have time for that. So I'm gonna have to go all the way back down there now, even though there's Lowe's right here. I'm gonna have to go all the way down and buy a pressure line. But it's brand new hose I just bought too, man, and it's split. And they're not gonna warranty it, because no matter what, oh, I caught it on something. You know that, right? So this job, $70 for this 1-story house, just went to shit on a hose I'm gonna have to buy for probably $80 or $90. And then I spent $120 already on bleach and a new pump. So that's gonna be a 2-story house. I mean, we're only gonna make like $300 today, like after all expenses. But we'll have an ass load of bleach, you know, to continue work. So I mean, there is that. Let me see if the joke came through. They slug it out. How do snails fight? They slug it out. Slug. Laughing my ass off. Anyways, that's the corny humor me and my friends have. But hey, for you know what? For 30 seconds it took me off the anger of my hose bursting, right? And doesn't she have just the perfect timing all the time? Oh well, what you gonna do? Alright, well let's get things figured out. Alright, that sucked. $189.61. Because I bought a 100-foot and I bought it with the fittings and everything. So what I'm going to do is I just trashed the 50-footer, and it's not under warranty because it's been more than 30 days, which it has. So what I'm going to do is, right now I have 100 feet on my reel, and it's a 200-foot reel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it out at the next house. I'm going to take 50 feet off, leave 50 feet on, and I'm going to put my 100-foot on. And then I'm going to put that 50-foot as backup. So then I'll have 200 feet to use, but I don't need 200 feet on the reel. See what I'm saying? So I'll have 200 feet to use if I need it, and I'll just keep that 50-foot rolled up in the trailer's box. And if it happens again, I'll do the same thing. I'll get another 100-footer, and then I'll have 200 feet on the reel, which is one connection, and that is kind of important too. So you don't have all the O-rings that you have to screw with, and it's easier to roll up too. So that will be the plan. So we'll head out here, and what we'll do is we'll just go do the house that's right by me. Since we're here, we'll knock that out, and then we'll just keep on rolling. If everything keeps going well, we'll get through this day. I'm just not sure if I'm going to be doing 2 at my customer's house or just 1, just him. I don't know yet. So either way, I mean, it's right there, so it's only an extra 30 to 45 minutes for me to throw on that extra house to do. And I already committed to not having my children today, you know, this weekend, because of the baseball game tomorrow and working late tonight. There's just, you know, I just said, hey, let me get them Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I'll give them back to you at church Sunday for Mother's Day. And she's like, yeah, that probably works. So, plus, and I need them for that weekend because I have their Mother's Day gifts. You know what I mean? I mean, even though me and her are done, you know, I'm still gonna respect her as the mother of my children, right? So, you know, my friend's just gonna have to understand that too. That hey, that's still the mother of my children. She's still gonna get from the kids Mother's Day gifts. I'm still going to help the kids get Mother's Day gifts for her. You know, I mean, that's my job, and I hope that she would pay the same courtesy back for Father's Day. You know, but I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. You know, so she should be taking care of her mother. And I'll take care of my mother, and my kids, with my help, will take care of their mother. I think that's the proper way to do it. So I need them for next weekend because I already have the Mother's Day gifts at my house. It's actually an awesome gift too, so don't really like giving it to her. In fact, they already saw it. They loved it. They thought it was great. And my 8-year-old's old enough to read it, so he was able to read it out loud and know what it says. So that was cool. So we just got to pick up a card, and you know, maybe like a little thing, some little flowers or something too. You know, something like that, of course. But the gift itself, you know, that needs to be wrapped up. So that's what we're going to do with that. So we're going to run over here. We'll do this house wash. We'll do the window, spray that window down that the customer asked me if I can hit the window for her. And then that will leave 4 houses to wash and a patio. Maybe 3 houses to wash and a patio. So I'll do this house. I'll do the window. And then I'll let my dogs out, and then we're going to get into some video, because then it'll be warm, and I won't be worrying about my camera fogging up with moisture and stuff like that. It'll be nice and warm out, so it's already pretty warm. What's the temperature? It's 83 right now, so we're good. But I don't know if you guys remember, like a month ago, I was getting condensation, and I had to edit out so much of my filming. That sucked. So, all right. So we're going to go do a house now. All right, guys, so we're done with another house. So that's 2 done. And before I pack up, I want to show you guys something. Is there stuff on this? Hang on. Okay. This is how I clean my siphon port. I rinse it. So, you know, this is where you plug in the line for your bleach. Hear that? So with just the garden hose going through, hear the suction? So what I do is I just let clean water go through there. So while I'm rolling up hoses, getting things ready to rock, I let clean water just rinse through the siphon port until I get to the next job. When I know I'm at the last job for the day, I'll let that go for a little while. Really clean out all the bleach and stuff. I do it that way, I don't have any problems. So just a little tip for you guys. It's not like we ain't getting through the day, but we sure are having some issues, right? Freaking 11:30 and I only got 2 houses done. 2 houses and a walkway, so that's a little extra there. So we've now paid for the bleach and put $50 toward the $190 I spent on the hose. So I'm a 2-story house away from, yeah, I'm a 2-story house away from breaking even for the day. And that leaves a pool deck and 3 1-story houses for profit. So that's only like a $250 day. That sucks. But I mean, we got a 100-foot hose and we got bleach coming up the wazoo. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this window down with my pump sprayer. I'll be right back. That's done. That little window here, I'll show you. That little window on the top. You got that little window in the bottom, the little window up top. It had like a film on it. I don't know if it's off or not. It's hard to tell when it's wet. You know, everything looks different when it's wet. So we'll have to see when it dries. It's got like a crazy film on it. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to run down here. I'm going to let my dogs out. It's 11:35. So it's good that I got that done. It's good that I got my neighbor done and that walkway done. The next like pressing thing that's on me for stress is I got to get that pool deck done because the guy's been waiting for like 2 weeks and he's got his whole porch set out of my way. So it'd be pretty ignorant of me not to prioritize him. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to work my way down to my lawn customer where it'll be 1 or 2. And then I'm going to do the 2 together. And if something happens and I can't get to the 2 together, oh well, I'll reschedule it for tomorrow. They're not a customer. They just called off of my magnet. If they can't wait a day, screw them. I told them I would be there somewhere around 2:30. So I'm sure they'll be fine and they'll wait. And we'll get them done and we'll make some money today. Just not as much as I hoped. But hey, we got a 100-foot hose and a lot of bleach. Alright, so this one's done. Back porch is done. I'm trying to get him to sell me his Miata. He's got an old Mazda Miata convertible. Needs a paint job. You know, I mean, it's just old. But I mean, if he busts ass in the seat, he takes it to the dealer to have them check to make sure that the upholstery's okay. I mean, that's the way he is. He just, everything is, you know, he doesn't take it to a local shop. He'll take it to the dealer. I mean, it's a very well-maintained car. And dealer maintained with records and everything. And, I mean, if he gets a vibration, he brings it into the shop. Everything. So, trying to get him to come off it, but he won't. Here it is. Gray convertible. Black top. It's nice. I want it. Just a little hot rod car, you know what I mean? Just a little something to go running around in. Man, guys, this day sucks. You know how much I made so far today? $73, and it's $245 after expenses. Well, I mean, you know, because of the breakdown. So I do these next 2 and we'll make $283 for the day. But I mean, I'm gonna probably have damn near 12 gallons of bleach to go, you know, so $283. So add about $40 in bleach to that, so 3 something, but then we've got $180 something hose, so, right? I mean, today's actually, if I add those back in, 283 plus the 187 for the hose is 470 plus the 120 for bleach, so 590. So I mean, today's a $590 day, damn near $600 day, and it's 2:45 right now. You figure 3:30, 4:30, about 5 o'clock, 5:30, I should be done with a $600 day. But I'm the type of guy that I say, well, I don't count gas, I shouldn't count the hose because the hose will be used again. But you know, I just look at it like this. You know, my bank account, let's say today I woke up this morning and my bank account had 1,000 even dollars in it. Well, now it has 120 less for the 2 things of bleach in the new drum, and $187 less for the hose and fittings. So those things came out. Now all these people give me money and my account only goes up by $283 after an entire long ass day of killing myself. I'm tired, guys. It's getting hot, and it's 93 right now. It's getting hot, and the sun is like baking me from the water hitting me. So I thought I had my Panama Jack hat in here, and I don't. I gotta get my, man, I feel like my face is on freaking fire. It's 4 o'clock. We got a 2-story to do and we're done. We'll be at our damn near 300 for the day. It's so disappointing sounding, isn't it? I mean, we're at 600, you know, I mean, in all seriousness. $600 day, and we'll be done. It's 4 o'clock now, so we'll be done about 5 o'clock. We'll be wrapping it up, heading home. That, you know, can you complain about that though, in all seriousness? 600 bucks. From 8 o'clock, I was at the place to buy bleach. And then, so from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock, $600. And I had to stop and take the time out of my day to go buy that hose. You know, I lost a lot of time doing that, but I mean, can you complain? Let me sit in here for a minute, get some cool air. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're out of here. I think I figured out what's going on with my camera. I think sitting on the dash, it's getting too hot with the windows closed and sitting on the dash. And so the lithium battery has, you know, a warning to it, and, you know, shut off at a certain temperature, probably the circuitry in there. So that seems to be what's happening, because I think it happened just a minute ago. So we're done, man. I'm sorry, I'm not messing around with video. It's 4:57. So let me show you. I mean, if you guys want to watch me do pressure washing, go to my playlist, pressure wash business. Just go to that. All right, go to my channel, whatever, click on my name, go to my channel, look on the side for playlists or whatever, and there's pressure wash videos. I got plenty of videos of me pressure washing homes. I just can't today. I knew I'd be pressed for time. I don't like working past 4. It's 5. I am tired. I am hungry. I am hot. Like really hot. Like I feel like my face is a lobster. I think it's burning from all the bleach. Which, whatever. That's fine. I guess, par for the course. Yeah. But, I mean, so we didn't make financial goal for total keep, but, you know, I mean, we got a hose, and I got probably 2/3 of a 15-gallon drum of bleach left. So, you know, I got enough bleach to do like 3 homes. I made all my commitments, and we got a brand new 100-foot length of hose. So we actually now have 200 feet of usable hose, and I used it at these last 2 yards, so it was really nice, because these houses are really, really big, and when they only have 1 gate, I don't know why, but some of these places put 1 gate on one side of the house and the other side doesn't have a gate. So many houses are like that now. I don't know what the deal is. That would drive me ape crap if I paid, you know, $5,000 for a wood fence and I have 1 access to my backyard. I'd be like, no. You know, so anyways, so, you know, when you have 150 feet, sometimes to get the part up from the fence going back, you have to throw the hose over, go around the house, grab it, and do it, you know, and then throw the hose back over. With that extra 50 feet, I was able to go all the way around, from the driveway all the way around the whole house and all the way up to the, like pretty much back to my truck again. And then I shut off the bleach siphon, and then I just went back, let it dwell for a minute, and then I went back and just rinsed the windows and just went back around the house and rolled up my hoses. So, I mean, we just did a 2-story and a 1-story with a bonus room over the garage, and they were in horrible condition, and we just did them in 2 hours. Lickety split, got paid for both, talked to them, you know, talked to each of the customers for a few minutes, and you know, we're out of there. So a couple hours work, a couple $100, a little bit more than a couple $100 actually, 120 and 90, so 210 bucks, a couple hours work. I can't complain, and there was no travel involved with the vehicle at that point, so right. So let's go home, man. I let my dogs out at like 11. I know they got a potty, and I really just, I want to fill my bathtub up with cold water, and I want to just dive into it like face first and drink it all. I'm so freaking thirsty and hot, just irritated. My back is absolutely killing me. Rough day today. Rough day. Long week. We jammed in about 40 yards in 3 days, and then these 6 houses, pressure washed, a front porch, a pool deck, and spraying down a window. So I mean, we've been hustling this week, and I mean, it feels good to be done. Tomorrow's a huge maintenance day on my equipment, and I got some plans for Sunday. I'm gonna go out and have some fun on Sunday, and get with some old people I know, and take it from there, man. Just enjoy my day. Like I said, Sunday starts a new chapter for me. So tomorrow we'll do my maintenance, we'll get things done, and May 1st will always be a start of my new life. So that's how I'm taking things for right now and growing it. Got the seeds planted. I'm just going to go ahead and start watering them on Sunday, and let blossom what blossoms, right? So anyways, thanks for hanging out with me this week, guys. Don't know what I'm going to do this weekend. I'm so tired right now, I don't even know if I'm going to get this video up tonight. I'm so freaking burnt. But whatever. I will be in touch.